Good evening everyone, and welcome to Gundam News. Today, we're going to be talking about Bandai's latest hobby new item info event, and all of the Gunpla that they didn't announce, as well as other kits that they did announce. The event covered all of Bandai's retail model kit releases between April and June, so let's immediately get started with the Gunpla for April.
You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
The Gunpla for May.
Nothing!
And the Gunpla for June, which consists of the two kits that were already announced. The high-grade Sandrock Custom Endless Waltz version, and the high-grade Hambrabi G Quux version. So yeah, you heard that correctly. Despite being like Bandai's big hobby new item info thing, we got 0 new announcements, meaning that we will have exactly 2 high-grade kits for 3 months. I've said before that we probably have to go a very long way back to find a single month without a single Gunpla release. Well, without a single retail Gunpla release. But now we are getting a pretty unheard of 3-month period without a single new retail Gunpla release. But there is still a small part of me that's hoping that Bandai has some kind of ace hidden up their sleeve that they will be revealing, like, ha, surprise, we are releasing something in either March, April, or May. But the thing is, usually Bandai does announce their mystery releases. They'll call them like unnamed high grade A or something like that. So while I am hoping, I wouldn't get your hopes up too much. I've learned not to get too excited about events like this, and yet I was still very disappointed. And talking about disappointments, because they had to fill a 1-hour live stream with talk about all of their new Gunpla releases, they had to fill most of it talking about the Perfect Grade Unleashed new Gundam. And unfortunately, they unwittingly showed that the news inner frame might have some stability issues. I love that you can see the exact moment where one of the announcers realizes that, oh shit, this thing does not want to keep standing. And then the camera goes away for a second, and when it comes back, the new Gundam is just lying flat on the table because, again, he just couldn't keep it standing upright without the stand. As a Gunpla fan, I am not exaggerating that this is the most disappointed I have ever been by any of these reveal events ever. And what makes it even weirder is that this comes at a time of record high revenue for the Gundam franchise. But who am I kidding, really? We all know why we are getting less retail Gunpla releases. Premium Bandai was expected to give us more niche model kits that would supplement the retail releases, but I feel like the roles have been very much reversed here. I want to go back to 2007. But so, did we actually learn anything new about those two kits that we already knew about? And well, it mostly was just confirming what we already knew, like with the Sandrock. It goes for 4,180 yen, 27 US, and it comes with 2 heat show tails, 2 red hot clear blades for the heat show tails when they're active, a set of hands, a sticker sheet, and then the big feature of this kit, the shoulder armor with the cloak. I've seen some people talking about how this cloak is made out of plastic, but that's not really the case. According to Bandai themselves, it is a new kind of soft material that allows for a lot of pliability while still retaining its form. And based on the video, it looks even more flexible than the rubber parts that we got with the Zaku's, the new high-grade Zaku's, and some of the Figurized standard figures. The biggest reveal then came from the Hambrabi. First of all, they confirmed that it can transform. We all expected that this was going to be the case, but they didn't actually show this yet. But now they did. For the accessories then, we are getting a nice arsenal, despite despite not using anything in the series. It comes with a redesigned Fettian rifle and a Sea Snake, plus a lead wire so that the top can shoot out. It also comes with a sticker sheet and something that is simply listed as effect, so I wonder what that's gonna be. Also, the Mano eyes on the head are articulated. And that was it for the Gunpla between April and June, so let's quickly move on to greener pastures with the 30 minutes announcements. Starting with the 30 minutes missions in April. For 2,090 yen, 13 US, we are getting the Verdenova Imitation, a kit that is almost a complete palette swap of the standard Verdenova. And this is because of lore reasons. The Maxian army studied the design of the Verdenova and then created their own improved version of the thing. So as a result, it still comes with the same dual rifles, dual shields, and the choice between a standard head or the commander antenna. And it comes with some extra weapons that it got from various Spinaccio variants. From the Sengoku type, it got a longsword, plus a piece to attach to the left side skirt, and from the ninja type, it borrowed the two ninja swords that can be combined into one double-bladed sword, and also the smaller rifle. But those ninja weapons aren't yet shown on the promotional images. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of borrowing going on with this machine. We're skipping May, but in June we are getting a lot, including my personal favorite announcement. The option part set 24 Multi-Object 1. For 1,320 yen, 8 US, it comes with 2 Humvees, 2 armor trucks or possibly APCs, 2 light tanks, 2 heavy tanks, 2 water tanks, 2 smaller storage tanks, a medium-sized container, a large container, and what is described as a large tent. But when I first saw the image, I thought it was like a giant roadblock or like some kind of cover or something. But anyways, as soon as I saw this set, I knew that I had to have it. I just want some Humvees to go together with my mobile suits. And because it is called the Multi-Object 1, we might very soon also be getting Multi-Object 2 with even more vehicles. And by the way, if you give the heavy tank the turret of the light tank, you get kinda close to the tanks from Gundam Wing, so that is definitely something that I'm planning to do. Next up then, we have the new 30 minutes mission flagship kit, the Novalv Green. It is the newest mass production machine of the Byron army, and it promises to be a very easy kit to assemble, making it perfect for beginners. The parts and joints have been simplified, and the entire kit uses touch gates, so you can simply rip all of the parts from the runners without having to use nippers. As for the accessories, it comes with 2 beetle-like Roy-Roys, which are small support mechs that can be attached to the Novalv's arms to act as weapons and shields. One of them is equipped with a cannon and the other with a claw. So it definitely looks like a kit that can be completed in under 30 minutes. And the price is also very low at only 1,430 yen, 9 US. Even cheaper then is the option part set 23 Full Armor Unit 2. It'll go for 1,320 yen, 8 US, and it comes with a bunch of armor parts, 2 rifles, 2 axes, and 2 gauntlets, which are supposed to be used with the Portanova, but can of course also be used with any other unit you see fit. And also in June are 2 Armored Core 630 minutes mission kits. For 1,650 yen, 10 US, there's Weapon Set 7, consisting of the Bad Cook Flamethrower, Double Trouble Chainsaw, P-19 SPL-12 Missile Launcher, and Morley Explosive Shotgun. Each weapon can be built as either the left or the right-sided version, and the chainsaw can parts form between stored and deployed state. And for 2,530 yen then, or 16 US, there is the VPS-40S. Not to be confused with the VPS-40S Locksmith that is releasing earlier. This is the stock VP-40S, so it has different legs and a different head, and it also comes with much less weapons. It just has a single VP-66LH laser handgun. And with that, On to the 30 Minutes Fantasy series we go, where April is promising to be a very evil month. Starting with the Necros Knight, a Class 3 Knight of Death with a Cursed Scythe and a Mighty Greatsword. He can be yours for 2,750 yen, 17 US, and he'll pair nicely with the DlroSkeletons. This set will set you back 1,980 yen, 13 US, and comes with two very Terminator-esque skeletons, an axe, a knife, a spear, and a belt. And as you can probably tell from the image, they do still come with attachment points for armor and other accessories, so you can make your DlroSkeletons a lot more impressive by combining them with other sets. Moving on to May, we're only getting the Customized Structure 3 set. It goes for 1,320 yen, 8 US, and comes with 2 pillars, an altar with some kind of liquid inside of it, a piece to cover up the altar, and 3 sets of monsters. There's 2 porcupines, 2 ravens sitting on a skull, and 2 spiders. One of them is molded in dark gray plastic, and the other is molded in clear plastic, so maybe they have something to do with that clear liquid inside of the altar. And finally, in June then, we're mostly getting some surprises. For 1,100 yen a pop, 7 US, there is the Class Up Armor Liber Commander and the Class Up Armor Rosan Fortress. In terms of images, for both of them, we just have a black silhouette, but if you look at the live stream, you can see their unpainted prototypes. Plus, the description also tells us what weapons and accessories they're coming with. For the Liber Commander, this is a shield, a sword, and a fancy halberd, complete with a banner, and for the Rosan Fortress, we get the massive long lance. And of course, both of these are upgrade sets, so the base figure is sold separately. And you can then put both of them on the Dlro Wyvern. It goes for 2,420 yen, 15 US, and it comes with some pretty cool gimmicks. The wings and the eye covers are movable, and the reins are a lead wire, so you can easily pose them with whichever figure you have riding on top of it. And I'm pretty sure you can also get one of your 30-minute sisters to ride on top of it. In April, we are getting the 30-minute sisters optional hairstyle and face part set, Juri Saijo and Natsuha Arisugawa version. The set goes for 2,750 yen, 17 US, and as the name indicates, it comes with heads that can be used with the optional body parts Beyond the Blue Sky 1, color A, and the optional body parts Beyond the Blue Sky 2, also color A. Both characters get 1 set of hair each, with a removable hair accessory, and 2 pre-printed faceplates. For Juri, it's a cheeky and a flustered one, while for Natsuha, it's a smiling and a winking one. And in May, we are getting even more idols, like Kaho Komiya from the Idol Master Shiny Colors. She'll set you back 4,180 yen, 27 US, and comes with pretty much everything you've come to expect from one of these idol kits. She's got a microphone, hair that can be built with or without the accessory, and 3 pre-printed faceplates. A happy one, a very excited one, and a shocked one. And as a finishing touch, the skirt is pre-printed, and some of the parts are made out of smoky clear plastic with glitters incorporated into it. Or for 5,060 yen, 32 US, you can go for Mano Sakuragi in her 20th anniversary You and I costume. As for the description of her accessories and gimmicks, it's almost a complete copy-paste of Kaho. She's got a microphone, hair that can be built with or without the accessory, and 3 pre-printed faces. A happy one, a smiling one, and a winking one. And as finishing touch, the skirt is pre-printed, and some of the parts are made out of clear blue plastic. For something completely different then, we have the option part set 28 Action Wear Alpha color A. And unlike pretty much any other option part set, this is actually a complete figure. She comes with 1 unpainted faceplate, 2 chest parts, and improved articulation in her waist and legs, but we will of course have to wait just how much of an improvement it really is. In June then, we are definitely getting the most out there kit. The Cis J00 Merunja Color A. Not only does she come with a pink chainsaw, but her design also just screams VTuber. You can choose to have her with or without the hood, and she comes with 3 pre-printed faces. Unimpressed, shocked, and embarrassed. Plus, we're also getting an eye patch as like a 3D sticker, so you can make her even more expressive. Definitely one of the most unique 30-minute sisters that you can make, or that you will be able to make. And to round up the month, there is the optional Hairstyle Parts Volume 13 for 660 yen a pop for US. There's Twintail 1 Yellow 5, Twintail 10 Pink 3, Medium Hair 7 Blue 2, and Medium Hair 8 Black 1. And last but not least for the 30 minutes line, there are the 30 minutes preference kits, with probably the biggest release happening in April. For 4,400 yen 28 US, you'll be able to get Shikinami Asuka Langley Plugsuit version, complete with a Spear of Cassius, a pre-printed Confident face, a pre-printed Shy face, a blank face with waterside decals, and parts to replicate her famous sitting pose. And then in June, we are getting Nijika Ijichi from Bocchi the Rock. We don't have any official promotional images yet, but they did show off the kit in the livestream, and they also gave us a full description of everything that she comes with. For 5,940 yen, 38 US, she comes with 2 pre-printed faces, 1 blank face with waterside decals, and replacement shoe parts that I think might have something to do with her final accessory, a massive drum set. So soon you'll be able to get the entire band. And then let's wrap up this video with Bandai's other licensed model kits. Starting in April with Digimon. For 1,980 yen a piece, 13 US, you can get one of 9 random Plabako Digimon Adventure kits. These are little SD kits with some of the parts pre-painted on the runners for 100% color accuracy. And the runners are also made to form a cube, which is where the name of the line comes from. Pla is short for plastic, and Bako is Japanese for box, so it's meant to be like a plastic cube. And the available figures are War Greymon Metallic version, Metal Garurumon Metallic version, Omegamon Clear version, Holy Angemon / Magna Angemon, Holy Angemon / Magna Angemon Clear version, and a secret, which is clearly some version of War Greymon, so maybe like Black War Greymon. Next up in April then, we are getting the Pokemon Plastic Model Collection Quick number 26 Jolteon. It goes for 858 yen, 5 US, and uses the Touchgate system so that it's both quick and easy to assemble. And the same thing goes for the Pokemon Plastic Model Collection Quick number 27 Vaporeon. It's releasing in May for 858 yen, 5 US, allowing you to complete the original Evolution trio. And for our next Pokemon, we are going to June. The Pokemon Plastic Model Collection number 62 Select Series Kyogre, which can be yours for 1,980 yen, 13 US. By part swapping, you can have him with his mouth open or closed, and he also comes with a wave-shaped display base. Slightly more expensive then is the 1/1000 scale Arizona class space battleship Arizona. It comes with movable gun batteries, 3 long firing effect parts, 3 medium firing effect parts, 3 short firing effect parts, an adjustable action base to put it on, marking stickers, and water slide decals. So definitely quite the impressive set for the price. Which is definitely also the case for the 1/100 scale high-grade Siegfried Chuck Mustang Custom. And as per usual with these Valkyries, it comes in 3 sets. First up, for 5,500 yen 35 US, we have what I'll call the normal set, or the base set. This set comes with the Siegfried itself, parts to transform it into Batroid, Gurwalk, and Fighter mode, landing gear, 2 knives, its signature radome, and 3 minifigs. 2 sitting figures for in the cockpit, and 1 standing figure. Also, for maximum color accuracy, insert molding is used. Then for 8,250 and 52 US, you can get the deluxe set. This comes with everything that the standard set comes with, plus a brand new illustration of Reina Prowler on both an acrylic stand and water slide decals. And for 770 and 5 US, you can get a set of water slide decals that can be used with either the regular set or the deluxe set. Next up then, we've got the high-grade Brutish Dog. Tentative name, although I don't think that tentative name is going to change that much for the final release, considering, well, it is the Brutish Dog. So for 4,180 yen, 27 US, we might not be getting that much accessories, but we do get a badass looking armor trooper with a movable claw and removable magazine on the right arm punch on the left arm, and the ability to be put in stored mode. And then really finally, we began with Gundam, and we're ending with a Gundam-inspired thing. The high-grade Shin Keroro Robo tentative name. It goes for 2,860 yen, 18 US, and you can definitely see a lot of Gundam elements on this thing. Whether it's the backpack, the arms, or just straight up the V-fin. And things get even more obvious with the accessories. We get 2 beam effect parts for the V-fin, 2 like Exia-esque beam sabers with 2 beam saber blade effect parts, a beam rifle, a shield, and a straight up heat hawk. And that has been all for Bandai's new announcements from their latest hobby new item info thing. For Gundam, it was definitely the worst one that I've seen so far. The high-grade Sandrock and Hambrabi were good appetizers, but not as the main course. So it is definitely a good thing that the other lines did get some really cool stuff, even if most of it was already announced. So yeah, let me know down below which kit you are looking forward to the most. For better or for worse, for me it is definitely that 30 minutes mission vehicle set. As always, a big thank you to the Patreon supporters. I hope everyone watching has a great evening, and I'll see you all tomorrow with more Gundam news.